This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hello and welcome to the introduction for Podcast But Outside, episode 214. Wow, that's almost 215. This episode was recorded in Los Angeles with special guest co-hosts Ben and Emil. They're hilarious. They've done this show before. Stick around till the end. All the strangers off the street are amazing. And the final guest had some truly wild life facts that I honestly cannot believe. Come see me live. I'm on the road doing stand-up comedy. On Sunday, May 11th, I will be in New York City at Union Hall. And on Sunday, May 25th, I'll be in London, England at the Museum of Comedy. I'll have some very special guest friends on both of those shows. They're small venues. I kept tickets as cheap as possible. Please go to andrewmichon.com/live to buy them. It would mean a lot if some podcast fans come out. I truly, truly appreciate it. Theme song this week is by Kiersten Gerard. You can check out more of her music under that name on Spotify or at the link in the episode description. Enjoy this episode. Goodbye and also farewell.
Podcast but outside with Andrew and Cole. You can walk right by. It's part of the show, but if you feel so inclined, we'd love for you to stay a while. Chit-chat and unwind, share the story of your life, or don't share anything, just shoot the breeze. Leave with a sticker, dollar smiley.
Hello and welcome to Podcast But Outside. This is the world's first podcast. My name is Andrew Michon. I'm here with guest co-hosts Ben and Emil.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Is this going to be a problem?
What, the street?
Yeah.
In what sense?
Like the audio? You guys, you never run into that issue, do you?
I'm sure they've...
It's pretty incredible.
What's the issue? What is the issue?
It's just the noise.
The noise.
Yeah.
So before we started, Ben refused to put on headphones.
Yeah.
And now he's criticizing
True.
the audio
I'm not
immediately.
criticizing.
You should-
I'm just
you're
asking.
questioning.
You should
I'm
put your
asking a
headphones
question.
on.
You should put your headphones
You'll
on.
see-
No,
see
I
it.
don't like to put
Oh,
on
you're
it.
good. Hey,
Yeah.
Kamani, I think I would go back as far to the wall as you can, otherwise people are going to keep doing that to you. This is the world's first podcast. We interview strangers on the street. We have a sign on our table that says, "Hi, be a guest on our podcast." You can go in front. It's okay. Don't worry.
Did you say the world's first?
Yeah, we're the world's first.
Yeah, you are. That's
I would
true.
go all the way to the wall. People will just keep going behind you. We have a sign on our table
Go
that says,
ahead.
you're good. Oh, brother. The most courteous people.
That's going to be more of an issue than the cars.
That's going to be more of an issue.
People think they can't walk in front of the
We have a
thing.
sign on our table that says, "Hi, be a guest on our podcast. We'll pay you $1. Smiley face. We talk to strangers. It's the Strangers on the Street podcast. We interview people. We're in front of Panda Express, and we're here with Ben and Emil. You guys did the show like 2 years ago.
Was
Yeah,
it too? No.
I
Yes,
Don't
time
tell me
flies.
that.
I
Time
bet-
flies.
Longtime listeners of the show will be wondering when Ben's going to say something weird to a gay gentleman.
Who, me? I don't know what you're talking about.
Your
Don't
episode-
anybody look up what he's talking about either.
Your episode was great. You guys
Yeah.
were awesome, and people loved it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was really happy with it. And I'm
I
happy to-
also had asked if you were sure that you wanted to do the show here in this location because I know this
I used to live about less than 2 blocks away from
Yeah.
here. And it's,
So we're in front of Panda Express on Santa Monica.
No,
and
this is
Hollywood.
Sunset.
Sorry,
Or Sunset.
Sunset and Western.
and Sunset and Western. And I just want to say, I texted Ben yesterday this idea of this location. He said, "Andrew, that is one of the worst places I could think of."
I'll tell you.
So I had
Period.
to do it.
Yeah. Well, because let me just describe for
Listener.
everyone what this place looks like. It's that, like, I don't know. What would you call this kind of architecture? Just new construction,
Bad.
strip mall crap,
Yes.
wherein there is no shade. There's no shade.
Poor Chris and Eddie's.
During the
doesn't
summer,
deserve this.
it just reflects off this awful white wall and these glass. It's just 20 degrees hotter.
Oh, yeah.
Here, in the sun than anywhere else. It's just urban.
You're good.
Fucking.
You're good.
It's just.
Yeah.
It just.
Yeah,
is-
it's February right
it
now.
Just
It's very hot.
sucks. And there's this. I feel bad for every business here, like this Chris and Eddie's. It's a sliders place, and I'm like, ew. Who the fuck is coming to this fucking place? And also, there's a place. Look, Rio Soul Brazilian barbecue out of business. It's got to be. These windows do not. I mean, they are just
right in front of
inviting.
us.
Yeah, can you show the
We've got
the
look-
doors?
look right
no,
here.
no, the other one.
Yeah. I mean, they're just inviting people to come up and do scratch graffiti and break the windows as they do and abandon their little scooters. There's no bushes.
Look at the door right behind
Is
you.
it
Come
closed?
on.
There's no trees.
Thank you for
it's just an
continued patronage.
impotent strip mall in the middle
We have a
of
guest.
fucking-
Come sit down.
Ugh.
Come sit down. Wow. We got 4 handsome young men here on the podcast. This is feeling good. You guys have similar hair. I like this.
Hell yeah, bro.
He looks like if it was my hair, but his style.
Yeah, it's kind of the Ben and Emil combo.
Yeah.
But he's got a face more of my shape.
How old are you?
Yeah, interesting.
How old do you think I am?
24.
Okay, that means you're over
Pretty
30.
close.
Okay.
26.
26.
Hey.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Justin.
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 Hi, nice.
Emil, Ben, Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Ben, Andrew. Nice to meet you guys.
What's your day going like? What are you up to?
Just kind of exploring around.
Why do you explore this neighborhood?
GameStop today. I
What?
was just hoping
Are you buying
for
a game?
I was going to, and then I realized my gift card had no money on it. So
Oh.
now I'm
How
I'm
much
back
does
out here.
How much does a game cost?
Too much.
I thought you were going to say I was going to, and then I realized Amazon exists. And I
Yeah, what
turned
the?
around.
You're a young man. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be going to a brick and mortar store.
I can't
let alone this
support
one.
the online Amazon. I can't
Is
do
that true? You're doing that? You're boycotting?
I mean, as much
I
as
mean,
one
good for
can.
you.
I
Okay.
still have a balance
No, but you
on there.
avoid it. You avoid Amazon more than
If
anything.
I can, yeah.
That's cool. I
It's
feel like-
mainly the gift cards that brought me out here today.
I feel like
but-
most people kind of gave up that idea of
Yeah.
boycotting. I don't know. I feel
Wait.
like
Who gave you the GameStop gift card?
That was my question.
I found it in a drawer from 10 years ago, and I was curious if it had money on it, and it did not.
You
so-
found it in a drawer from 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
back in my parents'
and
house
then you
in
decided
Michigan.
to try and go to
Yeah,
check it
I
out.
thought, why not?
Couldn't you verify its contents
He's an
online
adventurer,
first?
okay? He's
yeah,
an
I
Look,
guess.
I've been unemployed for the last year with all the
Oh,
strikes
brother.
and everything. So
What were you employed in before?
I'm a production assistant.
Oh.
Yeah.
As a PA, for those who don't know.
Yes,
Have you
I work on television sometimes.
So now you just do quests.
Yeah, now I just try to leave the house any chance I can.
You're on fruitless quests for video games. What game would you have bought if there was let's say $200 on the card? What would you
Wow.
be getting?
There's this game
I'm
called
optimistic.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh yeah, the second
It's-
one just came out, right?
Yeah, that one. And it's basically like a Ren Fair simulator. It looked pretty fun.
Okay.
But yeah, ever since the strikes and stuff, it's just kind of been finding little side quests for myself. And
So you're a PA, which is a lower level.
about as low as you can get.
What would you want to do if you were to rise the ranks?
I've been here for about 4 years now.
Okay.
Came from Michigan, and the end goal is to be a writer. I'd really like to write specifically within like animation. That'd be pretty sweet. Like your Adventure Times and
you want to
your
make those
avatars.
freaks draw all your
I
imagination?
challenge you
Oh
to make
yeah,
it happen.
just all my fantasies.
I
yeah,
challenge
just
you to
want-
make it happen. You know
Okay.
why? Because then you'll be able to look back at this.
Yeah.
Right.
This
Well, there's a
video
lot
and
of
you'll be
industry
like, Can
people
you believe
who
that
watch.
That was me.
Yeah.
A lot of industry
it'd be
people
all
watch.
fired.
Make a pitch. I think Justin Roiland's a big
Yeah,
fan.
Justin Roiland
Oh,
is a
well, I
huge
don't know
fan
if I
of the
want to pitch
No,
to.
pitch
No,
to
no,
Justin
you gotta
Roiland.
pitch
So like,
Okay,
does
Justin
it have to
Roiland-
be just because
Yes.
we share the name doesn't mean I have
If-
to pitch to him?
if
Who would you
he-
rather pitch to? Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah. Harvey
'Cause it's
watches.
either one of
he's
those.
the-
Harvey's a big
Harvey
fan.
watches.
You guys
Harvey
have
watches.
odd fans.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
Do you want to work or not?
No.
I will look. I started as a COVID PA, so I will clearly do anything.
Some people
for
try
minimum
to
wage.
Some people try to get like a Patreon where there's thousands of people giving them $5 a month. We just do Harvey Weinstein. He gives us 20 grand a month. And he gets all the behind the
He's very
scenes stuff.
generous.
Is that
He's
how you
very
afforded
generous.
this nice table?
Yeah, this is all Harvey
Yeah,
money.
yeah, yeah. The sign is great. Like
Yeah, it's all Harvey.
I started watching you guys like back when you first started this thing.
Thanks. Yeah, before
when-
Cole died, the past co-host.
Oh, is that what happened?
Well, yeah, he is dead in,
Oh,
in,
yeah.
our,
What happened?
in our hearts.
How did he die?
He got hit by a car
I
right
was
after.
gonna
Oh
guess
man,
that.
Yeah,
so
right
like
after.
dead, yeah.
Yeah.
And then a tornado came.
Yeah, then
Oh.
tornado came. There is, I mean, I talked about this in the last episode, but there is a rumor that his body split into 5 pieces. There's a rumor that if you put them back together, you can rule the universe, but I'm
Oh,
not
like,
sure.
like
No one knows.
That
Horcrux.
one
Yeah.
like Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah. You're okay. You can walk in front. Don't worry
Man,
about
you really
it.
are a dork, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Dude,
My
I want to
man.
rate cartoons. What do you think I am?
Yeah, I used to collect Pokemon cards, so I
Oh,
hear you
hell yeah.
loud and clear.
Can
What's your favorite cartoon right now?
I always go back to Futurama. I
Futurama.
love Futurama.
Yes.
Okay.
Good
see,
choice.
hey, yeah.
It's such a good show.
you were
What's
just
your favorite
dogging on
episode?
me, man.
What's that?
You were just like attacking me for cartoons.
Oh no,
but now
I'm
you're
just
in.
razzing.
Hey, by the way-
I'm a big ass idiot. So.
Ben, I'm gonna say the next "What's that?" You're putting on the headphones.
Ah, okay.
The next one.
Are you anti-headphone?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
refuse?
I don't like hearing everybody's mouths in my ear. It's
Yeah.
gross.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
May
fair.
I ask what you guys do?
This also.
Well,
They have like a podcast
We have-
YouTube show.
Oh,
also,
very cool.
Also,
Similar.
Harvey Weinstein
Yeah,
production.
Harvey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Harvey supports two groups, and it's them and
So
us.
that's what he's been up to since prison.
And it
Yeah.
really-
Yeah.
No, he's doing it from prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have cell phones now.
He. By the way, the Patreon money he gives us, it's mostly in ramen from the commissary, but when we sell it on the street.
yeah.
And both projects only have one viewer, and that's Justin
Yes, it's-
Roiland.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, now it's
So-
making sense.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that? Speaking of prison and commissary, have you seen that guy on TikTok who is out of prison, but he just does prison cooking stuff?
That's a good idea.
But it's not like here, let me show you how to. He does it like a skit. He goes like, "Hey, Bunky, I'm gonna make some like hot butter nuts or
Bunky?
something." Yeah, and it's
So
just
it's like
a guy off.
immersive.
I like that.
But it's him doing the voice of the guy, just like a voiceover. He goes, "Hell yeah, I want some of that,"
That's
and then he goes,
awesome.
"Cool, I got you." And then he goes and it's usually always the same ingredients. It's powdered coffee creamer, and like hot sauce and like noodles,
Yeah.
dried up noodles that
Yeah,
he
yeah.
mashes up, or chips or something.
Yeah.
And then it's just fucking disgusting. It's just so.
you got
gross.
any new go-tos from that?
I don't remember. I thank God it's not on my algorithm anymore, and also I don't really use the app that much anymore.
Is,
I like
is
this.
this the TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just escaped.
I just had an idea for a restaurant.
What?
It's called Fresh Out.
Ooh.
And you sell prison food.
Yeah.
You sell food that you can
Yeah.
only make in prison, like he's talking about.
I like that.
Oh,
It'd
yeah.
be so cheap. You'd have such great margins.
Harvey would be in on it.
Yeah, Harvey's
Weinstein,
in- yeah, Harvey's looking to invest. Is he in prison or is he? What happened to him?
That's a good question. I think he's out on bail
Oh.
and on house arrest.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
he
think
really
he cries,
sold that.
like-
He sold that like Kane
Yeah.
like shtick. So I think they let him go.
Do you think he's texting anyone from back in the day, like, hey, like, or do you think he's like, oh, I'm done?
Wait, when you say anyone from back in the day, do you mean previous associates and friends?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
friends.
Like
friends.
Tarantino.
I just mean, yeah, like he knew everyone in town. Is he texting anyone, or is he
100%.
just
I
like,
bet
I'm
he
out?
shoots off a couple unresponsive. He
You
probably
think he hits?
yeah.
You think he's like, oh, I just watched
don't- yeah.
The Departed. I'm thinking of you, Leo, or
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know if it's
a picture of feet
conversations.
for Quentin.
You know who's probably pissed and heartbroken is his brother.
Oh, right, because they were the Weinstein brothers.
Did the brother do anything, or was he just like, God, can you stop jerking off for one? I wonder how many meetings they had where he was just yelling at him like, hurry!
Look, this movie's
it!
gonna do well. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But he had to.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sad.
You don't understand, brother. What's the brother's name? John?
I don't know.
Jarvie, I think.
Harvey and Jarvie, the
Jarvie.
Weinstein brothers.
I like that. I brought up PA, and the first thought was Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, he's the
That's nice.
lord of the PAs, king of the PAs.
Yeah, I mean,
We have a new king in the country. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Do you like that? You like all this Trump stuff? So I have a question for you as a
Yes,
guy
please.
as a guy who moved from the Midwest
Yeah.
to seek out his dreams in the big city.
One day.
Particularly Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, first of all. I'm sorry that what I feel like is everyone has moved to LA based on a dream that is now a mirage.
Yeah.
I feel like the opportunities
Oh,
aren't
sure.
here in the way that they thought they would be.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It's a cool place to live for many reasons, but it's very expensive.
Yeah,
It's
I moved here
it's
in 2020. So
I'm sorry. Like right before the pandemic?
No, like right as
when
it
it's
started.
oh, you were like, I think I could still go.
I was like, no, I can make it. I graduated college, and I was like, I have no other plans. So.
oh my
From where?
God.
From Michigan. And
Are you considering leaving, or are you like, I'm going to make this work?
I just don't have a plan B, so it's just kind of, it's the main idea. I don't really know what else I could do. Oh, yeah.
I got one for you and one for you.
Please, thank you.
They're nice and cold.
Cheers.
You sure?
Hang on.
Oh, you got that. Okay. Okay. So
Those make me pee. For the audio listener, they're opening up LaCroix.
yeah.
My man's drinking
And-
coffee
Cheers.
and
Sorry, I
complaining
should
that
pop
this is
it.
going
Well, I mean,
I know.
this is
Have you heard of shitting? It's a little
Brother,
worse.
don't get me started.
It's a little worse.
It was handy though when I moved here because I had a couple internships out
Okay.
here before then, so I got a pretty good like spectrum. Like I worked at Conan for a little bit.
Oh,
which
that's
was cool.
awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
The podcast?
Yeah, they did that next door. I would bring them the coffee there sometimes, but,
Yeah, but
it was when he still did the show.
When he did the show?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was like
yeah.
one of the last like.
I only know him from podcasts.
few
I
months.
didn't know he had a show.
Oh
Nice.
yeah,
He's
he's a
had a long
delight
career.
too.
He had
Oh.
he had other stuff.
Yeah.
I just know him from podcasts.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
interesting.
absolutely the best. And then
He seems like the funniest, nicest guy.
Oh, he like I mean, obviously he didn't interact with us because we'd like flow through so often. But like every time he saw us, he was super kind and like he at least recognized my face.
That's
on the
nice.
lot.
That's
yeah,
good.
it was amazing.
That's
he was
good.
the best.
Okay, so you've had some stuff that
Yeah.
felt like, oh, I'm getting my foot in the door.
Yeah, and then my like second internship, I got like super cussed out by this exec, and then that kind of gave me the broad spectrum, you know.
So
for,
what
like,
you're
what's
saying is
going
you
on.
got your foot in the door, and then the
Yeah.
door actually slammed closed on your foot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
And then they
that
were like,
sucks.
"Do you want to do like the worst job humanly possible, which is be a COVID PA?" And I was like,
Oh,
"Sure."
that's hard.
Oh, when
Right.
I got interviewed, the first question they asked me, they were like, "Are you cool with people hating you?"
Oh,
And
you
I-
had to like tell people about COVID rules.
Yeah.
Oh, like a COVID safety officer,
Yeah,
like PA.
Yeah, the guy on set was just like, "I'm so sorry. Can you put your mask on?" for me,
Oh
please?"
wow, that's hard.
Wow, you really got here just in time to watch the industry end. That's
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's been awesome watching you just burn down.
You were
all
like a
around me.
mini Fauci,
Yeah.
just for like the Hollywood
Just
set.
for like the people who really didn't want to hear it.
You want to be next? Do you want to talk to us? Oh, you seem awesome. We'll be here for an hour. Please come back. Okay.
Oh man.
That's
All right, I'm
why we
sorry.
have this guy, because he doesn't work.
Yeah, this
I
guy's
don't work,
a
I'm
slacker.
Jesus
We only
Christ.
get slackers with no life experience.
Yeah, I don't want to take up your time
No,
with
no,
my
it's
slacking.
you
but-
seem really great. I mean, I hope that you're able to do what you want to do here, and but
Eventually.
you don't want to move though, right?
Found something to do, productive.
We'll be
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Plenty of people out here just can't seem to do anything productive at all.
that's true. Why don't you come talk to us about it?
I gotta go get something.
He's got to be productive.
Okay, we'll be here for an hour. Come. All right, come back.
I can't.
He's producing.
I can't tell if he's pissed at us or
No,
not.
he's awesome. I think. No.
I think
Like,
he's
he
pissed
seemed-
about all the unproductive
seemed pretty
people.
pissed.
No, he's saying we're cool. We're doing something
Yeah,
productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
been really nice being productive for these
Felt
last
like a
20
dig.
minutes.
So if he comes back, I'm
The
gonna
last
be real
20
rude.
minutes.
It's really refreshing.
Are your parents kind of like questioning your moves here, or again, we don't have to get into it, but it's
No,
just I think it's
please.
so interesting because I think so many people are in your position right
Yeah,
Are your parents
my-
hot?
Look at
Yeah.
it. Imagine that, but in two different
My
kinds.
parents are
Yeah,
lovely.
it's us.
They're,
Yeah,
they're-
it's you
they're
guys.
Midwest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
they're
the
Midwest hot.
Yeah, Midwest hot.
They both.
Okay,
got
rank your parents each.
Yeah.
1 to
Which
10.
one? Yeah. Which one's
Fuck,
hotter?
Mary, kill your parents.
10 and 10. Dan and Lori, please don't watch this.
Fuck, marry, kill your parents.
Wait, there's 3 options.
I know you're gonna do 2 to 1
Yeah,
of
you
them.
I would
Okay,
rank
got it,
my
got it.
family members by attractiveness. No problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Younger brother, top.
Is this true?
No, yeah.
Wait, compared to
Oh,
you or compared to the rest of
I'm
the family?
not included.
Oh, which
My
one's
younger
like
brother,
that
top.
He's going just most fuckable.
Ruins the
Younger
system.
brother, my older half brother.
Yeah.
My sister gets an honorable mention because and
Wanna
then
fuck
I
her?
would say my brother, my other brother, older brother, and then my mom, and then my aunt,
Yeah.
one aunt, because
Yeah.
I got many,
Yeah.
and then uncles, and then
All the
cousins,
uncles.
and
Grandparents?
And
everybody
then the
else.
cousins are
Yeah.
all the way at the bottom?
Well, I forgot one cousin. She's in there somewhere.
Rank your dead dad on fuckability.
Oh,
Yeah.
he I'd put him in the top 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
before or after his death?
Before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now
Okay.
he's just a box.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
When did
Well-
your dad die? I'm sorry to hear that.
2011.
Oh, okay.
Well, what
then I'm
kind
not.
of box?
I'm not sorry.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I'm not sorry.
A
anymore.
box where you put ashes. It's not even a proper urn. It's still in the box with like the address slapped on it. They didn't mail it. What am I saying? That just the like here he is,
Oh.
Here he
Come
is,
get him.
folks.
and yeah.
But pretty fuckable.
Before.
It'd be pretty.
Before.
It'd be pretty mealy. You know
Before.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for
basically
ranking
gravel.
all your family members. That's really
Yeah.
cool, actually. Huh. I like that. I think that's a good.
I bet all my family
I
members would
forget how we
agree,
got
too.
here.
You think they would agree?
Oh, we asked if your parents were hot.
Oh, that's right. That's
Midwest
right.
hot.
Well, no, we
Yeah.
asked
Yeah,
him
yeah.
how his parents feel about his.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we were talking about something substantive. Yeah, how do
I'll
they feel
derail
about
it.
how do they feel about you chasing your dreams out here?
So my folks both got to pursue like their dreams, and they both got to be kind of successful doing that. Like my dad talks on the radio, and my mom's
cool.
like a journalist and stuff.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
So they're
They're able to do that from the Midwest. They have jobs like
Oh
that in
yeah,
the Midwest.
yeah,
Okay.
they do that sometimes.
Okay, cool.
I mean, they don't really put anyone on TV, so the radio's where they belong.
Right.
But they kind of always said like it'd be kind of weird if we told you can't do the thing.
Right. That's awesome.
So they've been very supportive.
Okay.
And they're great. Yeah,
Okay,
they're the
cool.
best.
It'd be funny if your parents were just like accountants and you were like, they got to live out their dreams.
Yeah, they have cool gigs, and sometimes I get a cool gig. Sometimes
You wanna talk to
not,
us?
You know?
All right, have a great day, man. Appreciate
Good
it.
one.
What a nice, handsome guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
He's more fuckable than my whole family.
Really?
Yeah,
that
he's on the top
guy
of
that
the
guy is like on top. Yeah.
My little
I
brother's
wish you would have
number
sat down
2 going.
right.
Oh,
in the middle of
dang.
it,
Yeah, your little brother just
Usurped again.
We should have never adopted that guy.
Yeah.
I know my buddy would be super stoked that I'm on this. He's the one who introduced me.
Oh,
to this
thanks.
podcast.
That's nice.
Why don't you give him a shout out?
Yeah, give
Hi,
him a shout
hi
out.
Alexis. Hi, Alex. I texted him when I walked by, and I was like, I think that's the podcast outside, guys. And he
cool.
was like, you have to go on right
Oh,
now.
that's nice.
So I did it. I said I would. I
you did it. That's
Um,
great. Yeah, him and
no,
Harvey.
Yeah.
Kind of the two main.
Well, that was the group message, yeah.
Oh, it's you, him, and Harvey. Text with the three of you guys. That's cool. Well, shit. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry about Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But do you like living here outside of the search for work?
I miss the weather.
Really?
Of Michigan. Oh yeah, I'm a big
You like the cold?
I'm a big rain guy.
Huh.
So that's always a bummer. It rained last week. That was nice.
I agree. I'm from the East
Okay.
Coast, and
Okay,
it's
thanks.
it's disorienting. It's
Yeah.
just sunny all the time.
Yeah, I don't know when
Time
it is
stands
or what
still, yeah.
season. So that's a little odd. But
So what's
than that,
what's a
pretty good.
normal product? Are you writing cartoons? Are you writing spec scripts? Are you
yeah. So
are you chasing down agents in the street saying, "Read my pilot"?
I have a couple writing
It's about
partners.
Did you just see that?
Yeah.
What happened? Did you get shit on?
A little nugget fell on the.
Oh, it's a
It's a nugget.
it's a
a
tree
seed.
nugget.
It's a tree
I thought
nugget.
so.
Catch me looking up. That's a tourist action. Only tourists look
You
up.
can walk through.
You can walk there. You're okay. One of them wants to talk to us.
Go on.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Nice to see you guys. Hi.
Boy, they got the giggles, huh?
Yeah, that's what kids are like.
They're
these
on
days.
TV.
Yeah. Okay, so you're writing. You got a writing partner. You're making stuff happen.
I got a writing partner, and so this morning I was actually starting a new pilot, but
So you're making it happen. Trying to.
bit. Yeah, I
Starting a new pilot, and he said, "You know what? That GameStop gift card.
You know what? I've
burning
earned
a
it. I
hole
wrote
in my pocket."
I wrote 4 sentences, so I thought I earned it. And
By starting a new pilot, he means watching the first episode of Futurama again.
yeah. Just restarting, getting it's called research.
You know who needs a new pilot? Delta Airlines.
That's true.
After
Really
that
nice.
plane crash.
So
that
okay,
happened.
I gotta
Yeah.
ask you guys. You guys are knowledgeable about current events. Is there actually sensitive stuff happening that's bad with planes,
I
or
think
is it
it's just a
confirmation
bad
bias?
coincidence.
It's just confirmation bias.
But they did fire.
You want to talk to us? You want to sit down? Take a seat. We're just hey.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
great. We really appreciate you
Hey,
sitting down.
oh, thanks
Thank you
so
so
much
much.
for
Yeah,
having me, guys.
yeah. We
We'll
really
tell
appreciate
Harvey
you.
about the
Yeah.
cartoon.
I was about to give
Yeah, we'll get you. No, we'll get you $1.
Okay.
Yeah, come.
You can.
Yeah, hang up.
FaceTiming you.
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, I'm Simone Sanchez. Nice to meet you
Simone
guys.
Sanchez.
Simone
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. How's your day going?
Pretty well.
Who are you talking to?
That's my friend Trinity. She's my coworker.
What kind of stuff do you guys work on together?
We're in a dance group called the Sunset Girls. We just work right over here.
What do you like? What do you do for like? How is that a job? What sort of stuff do you do?
It's on TikTok.
That's awesome.
So we work for a company called Orient Entertainment.
Okay.
And TikTok hired them to create like live streamers and dance groups.
So
one
were you
of
like
2.
scouted out? Did someone like find you, or how did you get into this group?
You know the app Backstage, right?
Oh, it's like
Backstage?
Craigslist for jobs,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of, or something, right?
Yeah, it's like for entertainers, like singing,
Yeah.
dancing,
You're
all
thinking
kinds
of
of
the
gigs,
back
acting
pages.
gigs.
Oh, maybe is that like a
Yeah,
porn
backstage
thing?
is like Craigslist for
For actors.
For
yeah.
acting? Yeah, that's what I thought.
so-
That's what I said. That's what I said.
It's like
So
Indeed.
there was an ad called TikTok Live Hosts, and when I clicked on
Whoa.
it, I was kind of thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be selling wigs or sweaters or something. You know how there's like
What
those.
you like?
No, I don't wear wigs. No,
But you like selling them.
never thought about it actually.
You do like
I'd
it.
buy a wig
do
from
like
you,
it. I'd
and I
buy
don't
a-
even
I'd
need
bu-
one.
I want to buy a wig from you in
You
a
know
heartbeat.
what? You know what? You're right.
Please
I
sell me
do.
a sweater. Okay.
Or the other thing you said was
Yeah,
a sweater.
sweater, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah,
so
why
you-
was your first instinct wigs or sweaters?
Because that's
You
just
see
what's
that
on my
happen.
For You page. Like on
Interesting.
TikTok, I'm
Okay.
like, oh, the
Interesting.
lives are all
Oh, funny.
wigs and
Okay,
sweaters.
so you thought that was what it was going to be, but it turned out to be dancing, huh?
Yeah, so I had to prepare a dance routine and audition, just like.
And you were already a dancer, or?
I was in show choir. I've been
Okay.
performing my whole life, but
Wow.
it kind of just comes naturally.
That seems like an upgrade, right? Like
Yeah,
doing a dance thing professionally.
definitely. Yeah, it's a dream job.
So how long have you been doing it?
We started streaming officially December 12th,
Oh,
and
so
we're
just a
already
couple
at
months ago.
70K followers on TikTok.
Wow.
Very nice. Very
And so
Yeah.
TikTok is giving you guys money to start this, or this company, or do you know how it all works?
So we have our hourly and we have our commission. So you know how they can send gifts on TikTok.
Yeah.
We get a percentage of that, and that we also
Wow.
have to split with TikTok. But it's a really good gig. It's a dream job actually.
What's your favorite dance?
Probably right now would be "Give Me More" with Britney Spears. We do give me more, give me more.
Give me more.
Yeah, it's a pretty hot dance.
Huh.
It's a hot dance.
It's a hot.
Wow.
So that's interesting. I think it's really fascinating, the idea that like TikTok and social media started as like an idea of personal expression, but now it's like some conglomerate is like getting people to do that on their behalf as a group. Like they're kind of, it's almost like that's what show business is in a way, like kind of creating these kind of groups of people.
Yeah, it's a production. It feels like I'm an actress.
But you're getting paid and you're making a living and it's worth it for you. And you probably wouldn't have done this on your own. You probably wouldn't have started dancing on TikTok on your own,
No,
right?
definitely not. The girls that I work with are amazing. We get along. They place us perfectly. None of us knew each other, but we all get along like we're siblings. It's awesome.
We should connect her with that last guy. He's still trying to do
He's
traditional
trying to do
entertainment
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, he needs to
We
start
gotta get
dancing
him
on TikTok. He needs to start dancing.
Maybe even selling wigs and sweaters.
So is it?
It can't be bad, huh?
So it's just TikTok lives is what your whole production is basically?
Yeah, so we do TikTok lives and then we do like the regular TikToks just to supplement our page.
How many are there in the dance crew?
5.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the classic pop amount.
That is.
Are
yeah.
you
NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
multiracial? Is there like a did they boy band it where like we need a blonde and a brunette and
Yes, we have a blonde. She's pink right now, but she's blonde.
She's spiritually she's blonde.
Yes.
Okay.
We have 2 Latinas, one from Texas, one from LA.
Where are you from?
I'm from LA.
Okay, cool.
I'm Latina and
You're
also
the
black.
LA Latina. Okay.
Well, no, I'm half black.
Half black,
I'm
half
the black
Latina.
one.
Okay, cool.
And we have a Filipina
Yeah.
What
Okay,
part of
cool.
LA are you from?
at Long Beach.
Me too.
No way.
Yeah.
Small
Yes way.
world.
Huh.
So
He's
what
also a
is?
dancer.
Yeah.
Are you really?
My favorite dance is the father-daughter wedding dance. I was just waiting for someone to ask me. I was like, I got mine all queued up. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Now.
Is there a particular
you're married.
style to that?
Nah, yeah, you just gotta hold on to her. And
She asked, and you recently got married?
No, I'm single.
Okay.
He just likes to see that at weddings happen.
Yeah,
Oh
I just
my
like to be like,
God.
God, I'm glad I'm not either one of them. This is the most awkward shit in the world. Well, one thing
But
I'm
I'm
not looking forward to
sobbing
about
every
getting
time.
married is dancing with my mom like that in front of everybody. It's
Oh
weird.
my god.
How do you feel about people who do the choreographed dance?
Like
with-
for a viral moment?
Yeah.
I
Ugh.
hate it.
Bad.
Thank you.
Bad.
Thank you, Simone. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Terrible.
upsetting.
really bad.
It's been done before. Just get out there and do it classic style.
It's like, why are you giving your husband a lap dance in front of your grandma?
yeah.
Ew.
and then you do the weird naughty like
Oh,
garter
the
thing.
garter
Oh,
and,
the
thing
like,
garter,
is so
yeah.
played out.
yeah. And all the guys are like, "Grr, give me that thing." Ew, it's gross.
The bouquet's fun.
The bouquet is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what are
weddings.
you guys? What is this podcast but outside? Do
We're
you
just-
always do podcasts outside?
Yeah, we interview strangers on the street. We also have a TikTok, but have somehow never made a single dollar off of it. I
Holy
don't
shit.
know why.
Yeah, how do you get gifts
How
on
do you make
TikTok?
money? We have like 1 million followers who never made any money. I don't understand. I don't understand TikTok at all. Like,
Maybe,
gotta go live.
maybe I could set
Is
you
that
up
what it
with
is?
Probably, yeah.
Jesus
Orient,
Christ,
because they
I
do.
don't know.
She said she can set you up with Gordon.
Orient,
Oh, Orient.
the entertainment company.
No, I want Gordon. No, I don't care. I just feel like I'm always like one step behind everything that's actually going to be helpful.
Speaking of one step behind, what's your favorite dance?
My favorite dance, I don't really like. I mean, I guess it's the same as yours, the father-daughter
dance?
Yeah, I'm not really I like Cole's dance, the Hello Father from his dance
Oh,
video.
yeah, yeah.
Remember, that's probably
May
my
he
favorite.
rest in peace,
Yeah,
yeah.
rest in peace to
Yeah.
Cole. We just interview strangers on the street. We've done it for like 6 years. This is a perfect example of the show, talking to new people, hearing about their experience. So you're from LA. You've lived here your whole life.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself staying here forever?
I mean, if I ever had the means to leave, I'd probably move to like Greece or
Really?
something crazy
Greece.
like
Have you
that.
been there?
Yeah.
He's Greek. He is
yes,
Greek.
I've been to Greece before. It's
Wow.
It's
really
great.
nice. Yeah.
You've
Where
been,
were
you've been
you?
there many times, or have you been there many times?
My mom lives there. I've
Oh,
been there
really?
a lot, yeah.
wow.
Holy
Yeah.
crap! Oh, let's talk about Greece. Get into Greece.
Where did you go?
Athens, Santorini,
Classics.
Paros, Antiparos.
Wow, and she nailed it.
Whoa.
A lot of people come back and they go, "We had so much fun in Paros."
Wait, there's a Paros and an anti-Paros?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
interesting.
yeah, there's like
it's
And
right-
here the
thousands
twixt
of
shall
islands
meet.
there.
The two.
It's right next. It's right next to it.
Yeah.
You can
So
take a
what is
little-
it like
They're
one?
Yeah,
evil
that
twins.
sounds violent.
going on there?
Yeah.
It's a much less visited, smaller island right
Got it.
off the coast. It's very fun.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
'cause it's anti. You
I think
don't want.
Tom Hanks has
He
a
does.
mansion there.
Really?
When I
Yeah.
went, I DM'd Chet Hanks and I said, "Come on, let's hang out."
Did he
No
respond?
way.
No, he didn't get back.
He almost did our show.
I can't
Almost?
imagine he gets too many DMs.
Well,
Well, I thought he gets so many DMs.
no,
You think so?
we
Especially after White Girl Summer.
we DM'd him from the podcast, and he responded, and he agreed to do the show, and he said he'll do it for $5,000. And I said, look, we really want you on the show. You're a valued guest. We're gonna double our rate, and we'll offer you $2. He just stopped responding.
Man, that's
Because
funny.
we've always paid one, and
Yeah.
then we were like, we'd be a perfect guest. We're gonna double our rate for you to $2. He wasn't into
That was
it.
a generous offer.
It was
Jeff.
really generous. We've never
Yeah.
paid that much, you know?
So-
Jesus Christ. Okay. Greece. Have you been to Greece?
No, never.
Okay.
No.
Have you been?
Have
no,
you seen
I'd like
Greece?
to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The movie?
Blue and the white and the
Uh-huh.
ocean, the sea.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
but-
like it's
no,
like a second.
no, the movie.
The
John
movie.
Travolta.
That's good too. Dancing. John Travolta.
Oh,
Greece.
Greece. Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Greece feels like a sexy place. The country.
Oh, it's hot.
Is it pretty
super
sexy?
I got a topless
It-
back massage
Really?
on the beach in public
From who?
in front of everybody.
Wait,
A guy?
topless?
A
You're
guy
topless or he's
yeah,
topless?
no, I was topless.
Oh, you were topless.
The beaches are top. You can
Oh,
take
yeah,
off
yeah,
your
yeah.
clothes there.
Really? Do people do that too?
They do. But listen, I have
We
to
gotta
get
go.
to work.
We gotta go.
It was a pleasure meeting you
Thank you for
three.
talking to us. Wait, what's your TikTok dance group again?
The Sunset Girls.
Okay.
OE.Sunset Girls on TikTok. And my personal TikTok is guacamole with 2 E's.
Okay.
And also so's my Instagram. You'll find me.
Is that because you guys meet on Sunset, the Sunset Girls? Or
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's where we
Huh.
were
Okay.
created.
Cool. Well, hey, thank you for talking to us. We hope you have a great
Thank
dance. Are you
so
about to go
much.
dance right now?
I'm about to go dance right now.
You're
So
gonna go
if you
live.
wanna-
Are you gonna go live? How?
At 3 p.m. from 3 to 5:30.
I wonder
and
if we could,
then
like,
from
watch a
6:30
second.
to
Yeah, you're
9.
going to dance for 2.5 hours?
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Non-stop?
I'm athletic, so we have very high stamina, and it's like we take turns and stuff. Like,
Wow.
Can you and the other Hispanic girl do a daddy-daughter wedding dance just for me?
Okay,
Don't answer
this is
that.
awesome.
Don't-
They're going live. They're going live in
Thank
50.
you for laughing.
Only if you'll be the daddy.
Oh, I like this.
That would be very fun, though.
They're going live in 15 minutes. We're gonna watch a minute of it.
Please
okay.
do.
Wait. Okay. OE Sunset Girls. Okay, we're gonna. This is gonna be awesome. All right, thanks for talking to us. Really appreciate it. Take care.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you,
you.
Simone.
You
Thank
dropped
you,
your
Simone.
sticker.
You dropped something. Oh, the sticker. Yeah, all the info's on there for us.
Okay. I'll let
Guacamole. Yeah. Take care. Yeah. Bye bye. Nice to meet you too.
See
Yeah.
ya.
See ya. Interesting.
She was nice.
She was really nice. I don't know how I feel about corporations creating viral dance groups for TikTok, but she was really nice.
Gotta make money. You know, everybody gotta make money.
I know, but I
I
feel like, isn't it supposed to be about individual expression and not like some company being like, we could milk these 4 young girls
We
and
could
make
make them
$1?
dance for 3 hours straight.
I know, it feels, doesn't it? Something,
for digital fake gifts that we can then convert into
That's-
dollars.
it feels a
Yeah.
little sad,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm sure it'll help her life and I'm happy for
Yeah.
her, but it's just, it
You know
feels
what I'm
like,
surprised about. Look how much you can make at Panda Express. The
Whoa.
the lowest that they pay is $21 an hour.
that's pretty cool,
Wow.
actually.
I remember earning $7 an hour at Dairy Queen. $7.50, excuse me.
Yeah, but that was probably 25 years ago.
Yeah, that was probably 30 years ago.
That was probably 45 years ago. That's pretty cool, actually. Have you guys heard of Panda Inn?
No.
That's the original, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a restaurant. It's just like a normal Chinese restaurant in Glendale called Panda Inn, and this is an offshoot of that.
Mhm.
They were just like trying to create like a quick version of it, and then it became a huge chain.
There's
Wow.
nothing like
And it's still open. Hey, Panda Inn.
There's nothing
Is it
like
good?
I've never been. I've heard it's quite good.
I just can't believe people on a hot sunny Wednesday afternoon are going into Panda Express to get an overflowing styrofoam thing full of hot greasy Chinese food. It's a dinner item, not a fucking lunch food. That's a dinner food, not a lunch food.
I have a question.
That'll make you take a nap. What?
Does Ben ever bring this energy towards something positive?
No.
I'm positive.
No. You're a
He com-
ranter, and
he
it's really good.
complains.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But I'm curious if you ever have that same energy towards something you love.
100%, all the time. Yes, I do.
I feel like you guys make content
He's
multiple
full of
days a
shit.
week, and he's saying no.
I do all the time.
He's a classic complainer.
No,
I
that's
love
not
it. You're
true.
good at it.
That's not true.
You're very good at it, and I'm in awe of it.
I've
but
been all over the world with him. We've been all over the States. We've been to
Yes.
Japan. We've been to England.
Yes.
Complain the whole way.
It's
through.
negative.
I have all kinds of positive things to say. I will rant and rave about how good Domino's is, for example, and how good Diet Coke is, and other things.
Hey, how are ya?
daddy-daughter dances.
Yeah, that's true. You like
I
those.
feel
do
like
love
your
a daddy-
audience hates me, and there's something about that from last time that I just
You're
I
bringing
have
this
to be-
energy.
I have to be annoying and
No, people loved
insufferable.
you. Actually, that episode was popular. I think people really liked you guys, and they were into you. I think
Okay.
there's a lot of crossover between our audience, so I don't think our
I
audience
didn't
hates you at all.
realize when you asked her that you were talking about the group, and you kind of just looked at her and went, "And so you're biracial?" Or like multiracial? And I was like, "Ben, what are you doing?" And then she was like, "Yeah, our group has like,
Yeah.
ah."
Oh, you thought I meant her individually?
Yeah. And I was like,
Well, obviously, it looked like there was something going on.
I couldn't tell. I don't know.
Yeah, we should start getting 23andMe's from all our guests so we
I-
can
oh,
really
yeah,
get
for
into
them,
their
yeah.
racial stuff.
That'd
Have
be
you done
fun.
your own 23andMe?
Uh-huh.
Anything interesting there for you?
No, not really. Well, I wonder what would happen
I love
if
him.
someone took their dollar and went out, because I would buy just a California Super Lotto ticket.
Oh,
and then they
interesting.
won.
And
Wouldn't
then
that
you
be,
won.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Do you, because you do the stock market, do you consider yourself into gambling?
No, I don't gamble.
You don't gamble at all.
I hate gambling otherwise.
And why you don't consider the stock market gambling?
I mean, it is if you're really irresponsible with it.
You're responsible with it.
Yeah, like if you're just
Yeah,
throwing
he's
stuff
he's
away.
just throwing thousands of dollars into fart coin.
I will do stupid shit sometimes, to
Are
be
you-
sure.
And I think I asked this last time, but are you getting more into stocks now?
No. I just dump it into like index funds.
Okay.
You should be. You should be
Or
paying
mutual
attention
funds.
to more stuff and playing some stuff.
I do some stuff sometimes.
Bitch.
I don't like
I
the
do some stuff.
fucking. I don't want to lose my shirt on some bullshit.
Just open an account with a few $100 and just start dicking around, small style.
That's how you get fucking full.
Small style.
No, if it's small style, it's okay, because what's the worst that can happen? You lose a few $100?
Yeah.
A few
Unless
$100
I hack
fine.
into there and then fuck it up.
You're the only guy I know many guys who are like,
Hot.
brother, I figured it out. I'm quitting my job and I'm playing the stocks.
See, I won't
And
say that because I
every
haven't
guy-
figured it out.
Yes, but you've quit your job and
Yeah.
been able to. Every guy I know who's done it, it's lasted maybe a year or two, and they're like, well,
I fucked up.
I lost it all.
I went in too deep.
Yeah, those
Hey, guys.
those guys suck. If you
How
ask
are
me.
you? Nice to see you. Yeah, but I mean, it's enticing, I guess. And also, there are times when it's easy to win and times when it's hard to win, right?
Yeah.
Like anyone can make money in a bull market or something like that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, brother, I'll tell you what, pretty good returns on that VT Sachs last year.
Oh, really? What's
Yeah,
that?
That's a ticker symbol for
No,
the
that's
Vanguard.
that's mutual fund.
Yeah, it's
that's
a ticker
Oh, you
symbol.
went mutual funds on that ass and it went well?
that's Vanguard, the American Admiralty Mutual Fund.
So I have a question.
Wow.
Now that our government is being run by people who
The best people?
are the best,
Uh-huh.
is it going to, is the stock market going to be totally fucked, or is it going to go up, or does no one really know? Because it's like the stuff they're doing obviously is trying to help business, but it's also so crazy that it's like, is it just going to break the entire system, or what's up?
If it's going to break things, it'll take time for it to work its way through the system. You'll have to start seeing companies posting their quarterly earnings, and depending on the commentary from the CEOs and the CFOs and stuff, we'll start to get a better picture as the year progresses.
So everyone's kind of holding their breath right now.
Yeah, nobody really knows. Trump's such a wild card because he could say something today and then completely change his tune tomorrow. Just look at the tariff
Yeah, but
stuff.
some of these things are very real. I mean, they're laying off thousands of people.
Right,
sure.
Those are government jobs, but then even in
Sure.
the private sector, you have tech companies who are laying off people. If this just keeps compounding, people get more scared, more people get laid off, people stop spending. Yeah, it's going to reverberate
Still,
through the economy, and there could
I
be
mean,
Right.
people have
recession.
been talking about the market being topped out for years, and
Right.
consumer spending. People still just are out there spending money. They're
Right.
just not even though they're worried. When they're surveyed, they're still spending money. They're still racking up credit card debt.
Right.
So it's just a matter of it'll break when it breaks, if it breaks.
But do you think it'll break?
I have no idea. I have honestly given up at this point. The answer is a lot more complicated in that there are in a nutshell, it's rigged.
You're okay. Thank you. You want to sit down? No worries. Okay.
In a nutshell, it's rigged in that there are complicated financial instruments, like it's like a beneath the surface type of thing that kind of always keeps the market ever buoyed indefinitely.
Just 'cause
And
there's so
it's
many-
really hard for it to break.
Right.
There's so much money in the system, in the hands of the big banks, the institutions and stuff. That's it's like the market just isn't the same as it was 10, 15 years ago.
It just feels like there's so much stuff in this country that is like at the breaking point that it's like confusing that things are still, I don't know, somewhat normal. Like
Yeah,
you look at housing. You look at housing
Sure.
where it's like, okay, every house in LA is over $1 million and no one is working and no one can afford it. How does that make sense? How does that continue? How is that the case continually? You know what I mean? Like the fact that no one can live a well-balanced life off of a normal salary anywhere in the country anymore. Like, how does that really make sense?
I mean, what's the expression? It happens slowly and then all at once. I mean,
Okay.
you're seeing it happen slowly.
Right.
I mean, even the city we live in, okay, it has never fully bounced back from COVID.
Sure.
it for all intents and purposes is a one industry town. It is. You can feel it when the strike happens. All of a sudden, you can get reservations at restaurants you never used to get a reservation for because no one's going to dinner, no one's spending money. Restaurants, small businesses are feeling it, and then they got compounded with the strikes. Now with the fires, you're going to see more and more places closing. You're going to see empty storefronts. I mean, we'll see.
And when that happens, when we inevitably reach a point where we get a recession, the market will have already priced it in, and the Fed will have already decided to step in and lower interest rates and inject more liquidity into the system, a.k.a. more money into the system.
So it'll kind of be okay.
It's just they figured it all out.
Is it like a too big to fail kind of thing? And
sorta. It's just that the way the market is structured and functions, it's just really hard. I mean, if you look at a chart over the last 30 years,
yes,
you can and it's like a popular meme now where it's like, oh, this little blip, that's COVID. This little blip, that's the fucking credit crunch of whatever year.
So you're saying the blips are small?
Yeah, it's just
it's
on
always
on
up.
a long enough time scale. It's just like. I remember when Greece, there was the big Greece default, when the country of Greece was going to declare bankruptcy.
Iceland, too.
In like 2013 or 2014. And it was like, oh my God, it's such a big deal. Hey, there's Simone. I thought she's supposed to be live. She's coming with a backup to kick our asses.
Oh, I think she might be dancing on our... maybe she's coming here to dance for us.
Oh, gosh.
Dude, if we could see all the different races in that group dancing at once,
I think it would heal America. I'd want to rank them.
I think it would heal America.
Yeah.
You want to rank them. That's a good idea.
I can't help but rank them. Family members, races.
Imagine she did bring someone to kick our ass.
Yeah. It was just like her whole crew. They all got glass balls and socks. Dude, and they're just swinging off.
What kind of weapon is that?
I don't know what happened. Hey everyone, it's Andrew from the podcast here with girlfriend Lauren for the ads. How you doing, Lauren?
I'm good, boyfriend Andrew.
You excited to be here?
Yeah, super
You
excited.
want to do this? I didn't have to bribe you with sushi or anything like that? Just like people declutter their homes in March, it's also a great time to refresh your nutrition and daily habits. Feeling refreshed and ready starts in your gut. And the pre/probiotics in AG1 helps to support digestion. AG1 is something that I take every day. I've taken it for a long time. They've been a long-time sponsor of the podcast, and I brought it with us on our trip. We both took it there.
Packets?
Yeah, the packets, the to-go packets.
Travel packets?
The travel packets. We were in Japan, and I was drinking AG1, and it made me feel like I was just doing my regular routine from home on the road, and it helped me feel in my optimal best self. Unlike other supplements that come and go, AG1 is a habit that actually sticks because you can feel the difference. I take this every day. It makes me feel just a little more with it, a little more mentally sharp, a little energetic. And it's just like a good, easy way to get a lot of nutrition in a small amount of stuff that tastes pretty good.
That's like me.
What?
A small amount of stuff that tastes pretty good.
That's you? That's how you would describe yourself? Interesting. I would never have thought of that. But that definitely makes sense.
I have an AG1 update.
Oh, what's that?
Someone said that it looks like the dead tree that we film in front of.
Needs AG1.
So I started giving it to it, and like
it's getting some
it actually has some green
Did
leaves.
you pour some in there?
Yeah, every day.
Okay, cool. I love AG1.
Every area of the house I clean, if it has any of your stuff, I'll just find packets. You like hoard them everywhere.
Well, it's in case I get stuck in a corner for like a week at a time. Like, I don't want to be stuck in the corner and not be able to get my nutrition.
And if there's a power outage, you can just feel your way for packets in every room.
Exactly. When it comes to my health, I want something I can trust, and that's why I choose AG1. With science-backed ingredients and real benefits I can feel, AG1 makes it easy to support overall wellness every day. And that's why I've been partnering with AG1 for so long. And AG1 is offering new subscribers a free $76 gift when you sign up. You'll get a welcome kit, a bottle of D3K2, and 5 free travel packs in your first box. So make sure to check out drinkag1.com/outside to get this offer. That's drinkag1.com/outside to start your new year on a healthier note. Right?
Happy New Year.
Vacation season is nearly upon us. This year, I'm treating myself to the luxe upgrades I deserve with Quince's high-quality travel essentials at fair prices. Like lightweight shirts and shorts from $30, pants for any occasion, and comfortable lounge sets.
With premium luggage options and durable duffel bags to carry it all.
We just went on a trip, and you brought your cashmere sweater from Quince.
I did.
And you wore it most days.
It was so much colder than I thought it would be. I truly wore it every day.
And you look great in it.
Thank you.
I loved it.
You're the only one who thought so.
Yeah.
Even by the end of our trip, not one person had looked at me.
Yeah. Lauren is a ghost there in that country. All Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They partner directly with top factories. They cut the cost out of the middleman and pass the savings on to you. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. We love that. For your next trip, treat yourself to the luxe upgrades you deserve from Quince. Go to quince.com/podoutside for 365-day returns, plus free shipping on your order. That's QUINCE.com/podoutside to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/podoutside. We were actually just at Trevor's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor, who was the first person who had the Quince cashmere that you then stole and eventually bought your own version of.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. It all comes full circle. Well, that's it for the ads. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It's easier than doing it alone. Back to the episode.
Where's your podcast?
It'll go online on YouTube and podcast apps. And there's no agenda or anything. It's just kind of free-flowing conversation.
Plus, you get $1, a whole dollar.
You do get a whole dollar. You get a dollar. Yeah.
You got to pick up the. You
better make some plans if you want some investment tips with that money.
Oh no. I would just use that dollar to buy a lotto ticket.
Oh, that's true.
You can't get a lotto ticket for $1 now. They're going to be $5.
Is that true? There's no more dollar scratchers?
Well, maybe the scratchers. I never played.
Oh, you're talking like the Powerball.
Which is only if you're going to blow money.
It's
waste
$5
money.
now.
Yeah.
You ever notice that they only got scratchers but no itchers?
What's your name, my friend?
Comic here.
What's your name, my friend?
I used to do stand-up, so that's why I gave you
I like that. That's why you laughed really hard at his joke. What's your name?
My name's Greg.
Greg, nice to meet you. I'm Andrew. This is Ben. This is Emil.
Okay, what's
we
up,
just
guys?
talked to strangers on the street. You're at the end of the episode here.
I'm at the end of the episode.
But
Save the best for last.
what are you all about, my friend?
What am I all about?
I don't know. What you said you used to be a comic. What did you do after that?
Well, I'm a writer and producer.
Oh, cool.
Actor.
An actor?
I'm in the whole business.
Okay. I like that. You seem like a nice guy to be around, so that's a big part of the job.
Thank you.
Truly, I think a big part of succeeding in this industry is just being someone that people want to be around, and you seem like that.
Or being a hot dancer,
Or being a hot dancer like the previous girls,
Yeah.
who are also cool to be around.
I can't
They were
compete
actually
with
really
her,
They were-
but I'm okay.
They're a TikTok dance group. Do you ever dance on TikTok?
No.
Okay.
Do you ever go on TikTok?
Nah, I mean, they just shut it down not too long ago, right?
No,
It's
they
back.
can't
download
I know
it.
it's back, but
Yeah.
it's like it's still vulnerable because they're talking about the Chinese. And with this idiot in the White House, you never know what's going to happen.
Which
you know
idiot?
what I'm saying? The one with the orange
The
face.
big- the big one.
Okay, yeah, that one.
The orange ghoul.
I ask because I think maybe they're all idiots.
Oh well, you I can't argue with you on that.
Are you optimistic or pessimistic about the future right now, based on what's happening?
Oh my God.
Is there any
That's a
hope,
good
and what can we
question.
look for? How can we have hope in this time?
Well, here's my deal.
Yeah.
With the rate that shit's going now.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
The way all the shit is hitting the fan.
I hear ya.
Do you really think that people are going to take this shit for 4 years?
Right, but what can they do? What can they do?
Well,
Buy guns.
I don't think this is going to last for 4 years.
What's going to change? Like what? How?
There's going to be something very dramatic.
You
There's
think
going to
so?
be something
Interesting.
very, very
Interesting.
I don't know what I want to call it, cataclysmic. But
Sure,
it's going to be
sure.
something that happens because there's no way that this country, that this civilization, that
Sure,
this nation
sure.
can survive all of this.
Yeah.
For 4 years.
Some would say that he's the only answer to us surviving, which is extra twisted.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I think there's no validity to that whatsoever. because
Okay,
it's just the opposite.
so I would
It's
say
just-
a lot of people felt exactly how you felt a number of years ago, and then January 6th happened, right? So, like, I'm saying people on the other side felt the same way. They felt like we can't let this stand, blah blah blah. What's that? I don't know what that is. That's the government coming to shut us down. We're getting too
We're
real.
being surveilled as we
so
speak.
important.
We are being surveilled.
We're getting too real.
No,
but
wait,
I'm-
what is he filming over there? What you doing,
Oh,
man?
just for the show. It's on
Oh, this is just for the show.
YouTube and podcast.
so he's okay.
He's part of us.
He's the
part of-
camera guy.
He's the camera guy.
Oh, okay. No, he's looking there trying to be all inconspicuous. I'm like,
no, just so we don't get shut down. Okay, so you're saying that at a certain point there's going to be a breaking point where people like us,
and it's going to happen sooner than later.
Wow.
Interesting.
His head's going to
Believe that.
explode, I bet.
In my
Yeah.
opinion, Americans are pretty good at laying down and taking it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Especially
But there's
Democrats.
only-
We love to.
yeah, but there's only so much that you can do, my man. It's
Right.
just- I mean, this dude ain't even been in there a month. Look
I
at
know, it's
all
pretty
this
wild.
Stuff. He just elected this nincompoop, this anarchist as the
Yeah.
head of the FBI.
Yeah.
man.
I mean, it's
he
pretty
just got
wa-
confirmed, and then he got this dude, the Kennedy dude.
Yeah.
The vaccine.
He's going to make America healthy again.
Yeah, we got a guy heading the FBI named Cash.
I don't know how we got.
Is it true?
I don't know how
What's
we
next,
got
a
on
guy
the
heading
topic
the
of
treasury named
politics because I
Crime?
shouldn't be talking
Oh,
about
jeez.
this. I don't want to. I don't really care who I offend at this point.
No,
but
no,
it's
no. There's no
like,
offense. No, I just I think it's interesting because I agree that it's much worse than I think we all thought it was going to be.
No, I didn't. I mean, he's you had the Project 25. It was right there in front
I know,
of your
but
face.
I guess there's something about him and the people that he surrounds himself with that, like, at first glance they seem incompetent, but then when you see that everything that's happening, you're like, I guess they're actually really not.
Yeah.
Like they're actually quite competent.
Well, they're competent as far as their agenda, which
I
is
know,
to
but-
uproot the fucking
Yeah.
government. That's basically what it's all about.
Why
This
even
is the
do that?
implementation of
Yeah.
fascism
Yeah.
101. That's how it all starts.
It does make you
So
think.
instead of going to the Capitol and beating up cops and
Sure.
they're going in from the inside out now.
Right,
You know
gutting
what I'm
it,
saying?
gutting
And,
it.
and
What
that is definitely by design.
What bothers me is how the media would talk about things like Project 2025 and sound the alarm about all the things that Trump would do if back in power, and all the Republicans would be like, look at the lying mainstream media, look at how they fucking
Right.
hype things up, and they're just whipping up a fervor for no reason, just for ratings, and they've got Trump derangement syndrome. And then when it actually starts to happen, they're like, and yeah, they're still pointing the finger at, look at the fucking mainstream. It's
I
like
know.
you guys were slamming them for doing
Exactly what they were going to do.
I know.
Exactly what they are
the very
doing
things
now.
that you are now starting to do and implement.
That's what's so crazy. Is
Cocksucker.
he was saying that he didn't know the 2025 the Project 2025 people or whatever,
Yeah,
and now
I mean,
they're like
yeah.
in the government.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, okay, so you were just straight up lied about that.
I think we all owe Rachel Maddow an apology, honestly.
No, I'm never going to apologize to Rachel Maddow.
Hey! Come on now. What are you pissed off
She
at
made
Rachel
my
for?
mom go crazy. Well, not she's not crazy, but like years ago,
She
my mom
affected
was
your
like,
mom.
she stopped watching Rachel Maddow because it was just making her anxious all the time.
Well, you can't knock her for telling the truth. Rachel Maddow
true.
is appointment TV for me.
Oh,
Rachel
appointment.
Maddow,
I like that.
Joy Reid, and Lawrence O'Donnell.
And who?
Fishburne, Lawrence Fishburne.
Fishburne, yeah.
O'Donnell, Lawrence O'Donnell.
Okay,
I'm all about MSNBC to the
You like it?
I don't deal with CNN no more because they tried to make it like Fox Light. They start,
Oh, is that what they're doing, really?
Yeah, they start firing everybody. They fired Don Lemon. They fired.
They're following the trend a little
Jim
bit.
Acosta. They fired anybody that was telling the truth. Yeah. So
You're okay.
There
You're
you
okay.
go.
Yeah. Interesting, huh? So
that's the way it works, bro.
Yeah.
Corporate media. That's how they take over. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And it's an agenda from the top down. You know what I'm saying?
Is there anything you're proud of that you've made, that you've acted in or created that people
I don't
can
know. Do you
check
guys
out?
watch cartoons?
Yeah.
You watch Cartoon
Yeah,
Network?
yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes. Well, I was in a cartoon on Cartoon Network that lasted about 8 seasons. It's called The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Okay,
You know
awesome.
that?
That's great.
And I
Cool.
did a couple of games, Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, awesome.
The first 2 of those. I did Crash Bandicoot. I do a lot of voices.
I played those games. That's
Yeah,
awesome,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's great. So you're more of a voice actor than an actor.
I'm an actor.
You
Whenever
do
they
everything.
hire me, yeah.
You do
TV,
everything.
I've been on TV. been
I
on
believe
films.
it. I believe it.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
But
That's awesome.
anyway,
What voice did you do in
great.
Crash Bandicoot?
I was Aku Aku.
Hell
Oh yes,
yes.
that's the
little
floating
mask.
floating mask. That's like the main thing. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That rocks.
That's really cool. That's great. Were you in a number of the games?
Yeah, I was in quite a few.
Wait a second.
90s.
You were the little floating,
The floating
mask in
mask?
Crash Bandicoot?
Yes.
Which me.
I remember playing that when
Are
I
you-
rented it from
Wait,
Blockbuster. Going,
you
what
gotta
the
put
fuck?
your headphones on and listen.
I heard him, but I just it didn't connect.
Make me feel old and tell me about how when you were a little kid.
yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool. I love that. Wait, do the voice again?
Aku Aku.
Yeah.
I dated a girl in high school.
That's cool.
I asked her, I said, do you want to come over and play Crash Bandicoot? And she said, yeah, I'm really good. And I didn't believe her. And she came over and she was
kicked your
so
ass.
fucking good at Crash Bandicoot. Every time I hear that voice, I get kind of horny. I'm a 16-year-old.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave here giving him a boner.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. So we talked about the obviously threatening government stuff happening right now. Is there some positive stuff happening in your personal life that you are happy about?
Yeah, I have an animation project that I'm developing right now.
Nice.
It's about a, I just got through talking to my actress that I'm going to have do the lead voice.
Oh, cool,
And
man.
We texted each other, actually.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, so you're creating some stuff.
I'm
you got
always
some,
creating.
Do you have kids? Do you have a partner? Do you have stuff in your
I got
personal
no
stuff?
kids.
Okay.
I do have a very lovely lady in my life.
Oh, nice.
I don't really know about having kids right now.
Oh, sure. The world's a little sad.
It's crazy. It's
I know,
too crazy.
but the problem with that is that, dumb people are having kids, and there's going to have to be some smart people to save the world. So you're going to have to, I mean, smart people, because it is smart people that are saying what you're saying, but then in the future there's going to be no smart people.
You
It's
know, I
sad.
never looked at it like
It's
you got a point. I can't argue with you
You
about
got to
that.
raise people to
actually.
save the world.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to fuck a nerd.
Yeah, well, that's why they're not having kids.
Yeah.
No, but I just mean people who are not aware of how bad things are, they don't care. They're having kids as much as they
Well,
want.
you know what? I think that's by design. When you live in a capitalist society, you have to worry about just, going and being on that treadmill, doing that 8-hour day and trying to pay your bills and all that kind of stuff. And so when an idiot comes along and tells you he's going to lower the price of eggs,
Right.
and he doesn't, because but that's just what you want
Just
to
what you
hear.
wanna
You're going to
hear,
have
yeah.
to try to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
You have to admit, though, that's kind of a good joke, saying I'm going to lower the price of the eggs, and then now you can't get eggs.
You
That's a
can't
good
get
joke.
eggs.
That is a
Yeah.
pretty
That's a
good
good
joke.
Pretty soon we'll be buying eggs by the single.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
actually-
well, like $5 an egg.
One egg, one egg.
You know what? You making a joke about that, but I can definitely see that.
Well, it's
happening.
like how lobster used to be poor people food. It did. It
Now
was
it's
considered.
now it's
really?
delicacy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Back
the
in the day, it was
the dock workers.
yeah,
would,
dock workers, those crusty, nasty guys eating ocean roaches, and
Yeah,
then pretty
Ocean
soon
roaches.
it'll be eggs.
I had freshly shaved truffles the other day for the first time in my life, and I was like, I didn't love it that much.
Yeah, I don't like truffles
And I was
either.
like, this is the most expensive food by weight, and is it just because it's rare?
Yeah.
This doesn't taste that
I think
good.
it tastes gross too. It
I didn't-
overpowers
I do too.
everything.
It tastes
I really
gross.
di- I
and
really
and
didn't
looks
like it.
Gross. I
Yeah.
never liked
Yeah,
truffles.
I had like and it was like at a fancy restaurant, but I was just like, I think this is just fancy because it's rare.
Yeah.
It tastes like how sex smells.
Yeah, that's a good.
Wow.
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good point.
What kind of sex you been having, bro?
Rare sex,
Filthy.
truffly style, rare,
Truffles.
Been doing it in the dirt, huh, baby?
No, I'm kidding. I haven't been having sex, so.
pig style sex.
Yeah,
oh,
pig
that's
style.
why. Yeah, you have a pig that can smell it. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
So okay, you're talking about capitalism. This is a question for everyone here. Do you think that, like, it seems like capitalism is not working out for a lot of people? Is that just what happens at a certain point, or are there changes that should be made, or what? I don't know. It's a big question, but what is the takeaway from our current situation?
There's no trickle
Before
down theory.
if left unchecked, capitalism leads to where we are and are headed further.
That's the
into,
term late
I
stage
think.
capitalism. That's what it means, basically.
I don't know. I don't like that term.
I've
because
heard it, but I
implies that it's
What
about
term
to
was that? What
collapse.
did you say?
Late stage capitalism.
Late stage?
It's a term that I've heard people say about where we're at right now.
Yeah,
We're
but
like
we're in like the fatal stage.
the fatal stage.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the end of capitalism, but it's going to be much worse. I always thought the end of capitalism was going to usher in something
Better.
good, but it's going to be much worse. It's going to be some
Well,
like
when you got
weird techno-feudal thing.
what 1%, less than 5% controlling all the wealth, you got the Elon Musk.
Yeah,
and
is
all
that what it is? Like, is like in a country like, I don't know, different countries in Scandinavia and Japan. Is it just that there's not such a massive wealth disparity that everyone's kind of at a similar level? Is that like why it's different there versus here?
Oh, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
the wealth inequality is a huge part of it.
Is that
I
a
mean,
big part of it?
I mean, you just watched the richest man in the world buy our government.
Right.
It cost
Right.
him what, 200, 300 million
Right.
dollars?
$250
Pretty
million
cheap.
dollars.
Pretty cheap.
But then Trump is a cheap bitch. So
And now he's having his way with our American institutions and just taking a wrecking ball to him. Yeah, without insane wealth inequality, you can't have someone just buy the government and be like, I want it to work like this.
But is the wealth inequality the reason why most people can't afford a house, can't afford healthcare, stuff like that? Is that it, or is it other stuff that's the reason why?
Oh, brother, I don't know. It's a lot of things. I mean, it's corporate greed. It is government ineptitude, government corruption.
Because like we were talking about Japan, I went to Japan recently,
Yeah.
and I hurt my back, and I went to a doctor down the street
They took care of you, huh?
I can't exaggerate. I went in as
Do a
just
little
a
shiatsu?
walk-in patient. Yeah, they did some shiatsu. I went in as like a walk-in patient. My Airbnb host called and made me an appointment like an hour earlier. I go in. I'm like the only person there. They saw me. They like examined me. They gave me X-rays. They gave me three.
Can you do an accent?
For how they talked.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that, but they definitely sounded different than you or me.
Uh-huh.
And they gave me X-rays. They gave me 3 different prescriptions. I didn't even have to go to a pharmacy. They gave me like a
Wow.
pain prescription, something for my stomach, and a pain patch. It was like $56.
They give you sushi to
They
go?
gave me sushi. It was
well,
like,
they say that's the same way in Canada.
it was
you know?
$56 out the
Wow.
door, and I'm like, it wasn't anything special. It was just a normal place. And it was very fancy, and I'm like,
Right.
obviously there's
That's
something
interesting.
happening here where this is a priority for them.
I'll tell
and
you
it's
what
just
it is.
not a priority here.
Partially, it is cultural homogeneity.
Taking care
They
of
care
everyone.
about their
they care about people.
from the top
Yeah,
down.
but I don't know if it's because they're homogenous.
No,
that they
that's
care about
one
people.
part of it. Is I think their government is set up in such a way that they take care of people should they fall into
Right.
economic despair, and then people on a familial level care more about their people. Also, they don't. To be fair, they also have significantly less of like drug problems there. And drugs can be that's a huge.
But what
problem
I'm
here.
saying is
So there's no fentanyl and
I don't think they have. I don't think they have it.
Very little.
So
if any.
what I'm saying is part of the agreement in society there, is it like, hey, if you are suffering, you will be taken care of, but you will never be as rich as Elon Musk, and we all know that. Like, is that part of it? Like,
I don't know.
They all like know that that's not a.
Whereas
Whereas
you know
here,
what? Their society isn't based on how much you have. I
Sure.
think. You know, it's based on being a functional society in which
Right.
all is included. See, this is when you're in a capital society like America.
Yeah.
It's all based on what you have. Now, if you got money, you got no problems. You can escape. But in order to attain the wealth of an Elon Musk or somebody like that, somebody's going to have to be trampled on. You're going to have the worker bees, and
Yes.
you're going to. And it's always been that way. The thing about it that's great is that if you have the ingenuity and the desire and whatever you have, the chutzpah as you want to call it, you can become one of those people. But when you become one of those 10%, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you going to maintain that status quo or what? You
Sure,
know?
but that's what's uniquely interesting, I think, about the American psyche, is that even when you are doing unbelievably unwell and you are extremely poor and you're really much suffering, you still have in your mind the idea that you could become Elon
Yeah,
Musk,
that's
and
the
that's
illusion.
that's the illusion. But that I think people that they like that, and I think they want that mentality, and I feel like people in Japan don't have that mentality, and that's why everyone's a little more taken care of.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, what do you think, folks? Let us
I don't
know.
know. Just you guys talk about this stuff, so I wanted to talk to
Oh,
you
yeah,
about
sure.
it. 'cause
Anyway,
it's hard to do
I've
one
got to
for-
run, folks.
Yeah, no,
I'm
we really
sorry.
appreciate you talking to us. You were really a fantastic guest.
Yeah,
and
give me my dollar so I can
and-
go get me a bubble gum.
Yeah, get a bubble gum, and hey, thanks for sharing your wisdom with us, and we hope your animation project goes forward, and you're able to make some cool stuff. It'll come out in like a month or so, but it's all on.
My life is going to run. All the trumpets are going to come off.
Yeah, all the trumpers. Yeah, we really appreciate you. Thank you.
It's nice
Thank
to meet
you.
you.
What a thoughtful, nice guy. I don't know. I think you guys are really smart and following a lot of what's happening, and I just was curious.
It's hard to one for one, but I mean, yeah, it's obvious we don't prioritize any kind of social safety net for people.
Sure.
We don't prioritize public goods. I mean, I'm sure.
But who is the we? Because I feel like me and all my friends would want that.
Sure, but there's a large contingent of the country that just wants to drive big car, never see a subway, and
She smelled good.
doesn't want
Yeah.
to, doesn't value those things. There are a lot of people. Yeah, I'd love it if there were just light rails all around
Right.
LA, and I could just walk. I'm sure you use the trains in Japan, and
Sure,
were
yeah, it's
blown
amazing.
away
Yeah,
by
yeah,
it. It's
yeah.
incredible. I mean, we got all over the country
Yeah.
with just the JR pass.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
We're unfortunately done. Unless you're extremely interesting for 5 minutes. I don't know how. We'll give you 5 minutes. Do you guys have to go? Are you okay?
I can party.
We'll give you 5 minutes, and then we gotta wrap up because we're getting to the end here. Tell us your name. Hi. I'm sorry. You don't. And by the way, no pressure to be interesting. You can just talk.
No.
for
No, there's
Hi.
huge pressure.
yeah, be interesting.
What's your name?
My name's Lon Bowie.
Lon Bowie. So far, I like where this is going.
How do you spell that?
LANBUI.
That's one first name.
No,
Lon is your first
Lon
name.
is my first name. Bowie, B-U-I, is my last name.
Okay. You said that as if Lon is a name that is very common.
It's common in Vietnamese.
It's a Vietnamese
It's
name.
a
Okay.
Vietnamese woman's name.
Really?
Or girl's name, yeah.
Who did you kill a Vietnamese woman and take her name? What happened? here?
No. My dad just named me Lon, but he was Vietnamese or is Vietnamese.
Yeah.
And then there's no accent marks here.
Huh.
So it was Lun with accent marks. but
Did
turned
your
out as
parents
Lon.
meet here or in Vietnam?
Yeah, here.
Oh, okay.
He immigrated
cool.
after
and
the war.
Is your mom's not Vietnamese?
White.
Okay, interesting. I like that. That's cool. Have you been to Vietnam?
Yeah, I lived there for 2 years.
Really?
6th and 7th grade.
Was it cool to kind of connect with that part of your?
It was crazy. 'Cause
Really?
in 6th and 7th grade, I didn't really know any better. I was just like, okay, we're going to meet the family in Vietnam. Show up. It's a third world country.
Wow.
Dirt roads. My grandfather's a farmer. I lived on the farm.
Holy
Worked
crap.
on the farm.
Whoa!
You know, just like did
why did
stuff.
your father decide to, or why did your parents decide to take you there during that time?
Just my dad. They were divorced by then. To meet my family.
Wow.
Before my
But do you need to
grandparents
meet
died.
your family for 2 years? That's a long time.
That was a long time, but it was learn the language.
Did
learn
you
the
see your
culture.
mom during that time?
No, they got divorced when I was really young.
Oh.
But the whole 2 years,
Mom's
you
out of
went
the
2
picture.
years without talking to her. Oh, she's not.
She's been gone
she's been
a
out of the
long
picture?
time.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's for the better. She kind of
sucked?
abandoned me.
Wow.
But she Facebook messaged me like a year ago.
Did you respond?
No.
Wow.
Wow.
This is good
gotta say-
representation for the deadbeat
Yeah.
mom. You never hear about the deadbeat
Yeah,
mom.
yeah.
You always hear about the
Also,
deadbeat
you
dad.
never hear about the Asian man marrying a white woman. So
Yeah,
there's
that's pretty
You're
rare,
really
too.
flipping the script
Yeah.
a lot. You're like, there's a very typical format, and you're totally flipping
Why?
it.
What's the format? White man, Asian woman?
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like them.
And then also deadbeat dad is a format too.
Yes,
So you're
yes,
flipping
yeah.
the script. Wow.
Yeah.
So you are you like are you proud of your dad for kind of recognizing the way that your mom wasn't good for you
I am
and taking
so
you out of that
thankful
situation?
For all the mommy issues my friends have from
Wow.
having a mom.
Wow.
Just simply having a mom
wow.
fucks so many people up.
Really?
Yeah, me too.
Do you have daddy issues?
Interesting.
I have different kind of mommy issues.
Oh, different
Whoa.
mommy issues.
Worked all those out though.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is fascinating. Interesting. Huh.
But
And
no daddy issues.
No
I
daddy.
don't know. I don't feel like I do.
Okay.
so at what
Yeah.
point was your dad like, okay, we're going back to America? Like, how did that happen?
Well, he dropped me off there. He was only there for like a month.
Wait, what? This is crazy.
Your dad was
just
the whole
said-
thing. He was like, learn the language. He spent 2 years teaching me and my brother Vietnamese.
Here in America?
Here in New York.
In New York.
And then...
Holy crap.
Yeah, and then...
I gotta say, this is a very rare immigrant experience. I feel like most people who leave their home country
Yeah.
are like, oh, I left. We're not fucking with that anymore. But the fact that he sent you back there is really interesting.
It was when it was in mid-90s when a bunch of things changed. Vietnam opened up the economy. Some shit. I was too young.
What
to
city were
really
you
know. In Vietnam?
Yeah, in Vietnam.
In Vietnam, Dalat.
Okay. Which
Dalat
is that north or south?
It's on the south
Okay.
side. It's kind of near the capital.
Near Ho Chi Minh City?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I've been to the north. I've been to Hanoi.
Oh,
but
that's-
I never been to
it's
the
supposed
south.
to be beautiful.
Yeah, it's really pretty, yeah. Wow.
I could never get used to those squat toilets they got over there.
I hated
Yeah.
that. Oh my god.
I don't know how to
years
do
of
I
that.
wouldn't be able to do that.
Good God.
So you're
that
on
was
the farm?
worst.
Like pretty rural, no?
Yeah. Farm. There's coffee farming, pineapple, and then what else was there? There's silkworms.
Wow. Did you make friends and stuff? Did you learn the language?
I made friends, but lost all of them when I moved back here. I didn't
Whoa.
really
Oh, thank
keep
God.
in
I thought
touch.
you were going to say they all died.
No, I'm sure some.
Well, because you said I lost all of them. I was like, whoa, okay.
Did you learn the language?
Yeah.
Do you keep it up at all?
Speak, read, write. I'm at a 6th and 7th grade level.
Speak, read, and write. I mean, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty cool that you fucking did it.
Yeah,
they
I've talked to 7th graders. They can talk.
Yeah, it's like they can communicate. I get by.
I almost
I gotta order
exclusively
food.
talk to 7th graders. That's kind of my whole crew.
This is bad.
Are there any slurs in Vietnamese?
Dit mat. That's like kind of fuck you.
It's a what again?
Dit mat.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
fart mom.
Yeah. That's cool.
Huh. Wow. Well, shit, Lan. That's really cool. Do you,
Yeah, that was a crazy experience.
That's a really crazy experience. What a wild... And it's quite rare, I think, to have done that.
Yeah, me and my brother, we were the only, like...
How old was he? Is he older or younger?
4 years older.
So was he like... I mean, so what? He was
in,
like 17 or something, no?
He was in high school.
Was he like, what the fuck are we
Yeah,
doing here?
Because he was, you know, he had real friends.
He's like trying to
I
meet
was a little
girls and
kid.
stuff.
Vietnamese are
Yeah,
real
and then
friends.
he was like...
We've always said that Vietnamese people cannot be real friends.
It's not
Straight
real
up.
Vermicelli?
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah.
Never understood that about that noodle. I'm like, what? You're Vietnamese. Why you got this Italian noodle?
You're right.
Well, what, I
Vermicelli,
mean,
you know?
I mean, banh mi. I mean, it's called colonialism.
Banh mi sounds Vietnamese.
The French
Yeah.
took over for
The
a
French.
while, so they probably
There's a
were
lot of
like,
French
it's
influence.
fucking noodles.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh. Well, that's a really cool story.
Yeah, that was
you
that
should
was
go back
crazy.
and brush up on your
I've been
Vietnamese.
back.
Oh, you've been back. Oh,
I've
cool.
been back as an adult. It was very different,
Learn some
but I haven't
slurs.
been there now for like 15 years.
What do you do for work or life here?
Many different things, filmmaking, but now most of my money is through OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's just been like...
Did you
it
say
hit.
OnlyFans?
Yes.
What kind of stuff do you post? Your body?
Nothing solo. No one cared for me solo, so
Oh.
it's just me with... It's a bunch of sex tapes.
Really? With what
Yeah.
kind of people?
Mostly porn stars.
Really?
Yeah.
How
What are
do
you guys doing in these videos?
Yeah. What are you doing in them?
Sex.
Oh, you're fucking. All right.
Yeah.
How did you get into that?
One of
You just got horny one day and you started filming?
I mean, kind of. One of my customer / influencers that was promoting my business, her clients are all these famous porn stars.
Okay.
So I was at her
Oh.
house and one of them asked me, she was like, you want to get blown on my OnlyFans? And I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, you don't
What?
say no to that.
Wait, the woman offered to suck you up?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you have a really
And
nice cock?
It turns out I didn't know this, but some people say yes. So if you look, you could vote. I don't care.
And are you sleeping with women, men, both, or what's
Wait,
your...
so the woman was like, I just need a penis?
Just need.
And you were
dick.
down with that?
Who wouldn't
Was
be?
your face in it?
At this point, yes. The first
time.
even the first one, yeah. I was like, whatever.
I mean, I would not be down with that at all.
Did you ask, or did you, are you bisexual?
No.
So did you just
totally
pretend it was a
straight,
guy
but
giving it to you?
A lot of people think
No,
I'm gay.
he's straight.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
come
I thought you
off
said
really
you and a bunch
gay.
of guys.
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
I'm sorry.
no, it's okay.
Wait, so now you just
Hold
get
on.
sucked
I'm so glad we didn't end the episode without Ben doing something somewhat aggressively bad towards the homosexual community in some way. I'm glad we didn't escape.
No, I don't know.
By the way, there's
Good for you.
there's a tactful way to do that, which is what I did when I said, "Oh, are you sleeping with men or women in these videos?" I was just trying to get to the bottom of things.
I heard that and I was like, oh, it's there were sirens
Obviously
going
gay.
off.
Obviously gay.
Okay.
No, all of my main relationships I've always had the girl has always thought I was gay when they met me.
So
Right.
So you have your own channel where you're just getting
Yeah.
sucked off by girls.
Sucked and fucked and a whole bunch.
And who's
That's
paying
sick.
for this? Is it women or men or both?
Almost all men. I only
Okay.
have a few women that
Sure.
are my
And do they
customers.
tip you or what? Like, how does it?
Subscription. I don't really
Subscription.
do
You get
tip
a monthly
much.
thing.
Yeah, I'm just like, you see everything for a low monthly subscription.
And it's you having sex with hot women.
Yeah, and just hot women just by themselves.
Oh, on your page.
Yeah.
You're kind of just
Wow,
filming.
you're a pimp.
You're like a director.
No, both. Yes, all of the above.
You're a
but,
director.
You know,
What
I
is the page
also-
called?
Well, it's just my name.
Land Bowie.
Yeah.
Damn.
You gotta spice it up, man.
Land
I mean, I had all
Land
this
Bowie
stuff.
fucks.
I had all this like brand stuff, but it was all cheesy.
Land
I never
Bowie's
liked
fuck
this. I
range.
was just like, all right, it's just me.
Have you ever had a romantic partner during this period?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a girlfriend?
When I started, the first girl, she filmed us.
And you dated her. You dated her.
Your partner filmed you.
She was my partner. At
She
the
was down
time.
with it. You guys were open or
Oh
something?
yeah. We did sex parties and all this weird
Oh,
shit
wow.
already.
Damn. So now, how often are you having sex with people for your OnlyFans?
That's
As
none of
much
your
as
business.
possible. As much as possible. No, like,
Yeah, right. As much. How?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Has this changed your relationship with sex at all?
Yeah, what does sex think
it's
about this?
way better now because
Oh,
now
it's
I
way
make
better.
money from it.
Yeah,
I was already a slut, fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
And
Okay.
so now it's like I just add cameras
Lan,
and
I
make
have
money.
to. I have to say, if anyone in the future ever asks you if you're interesting enough for a podcast, just say yes. Because
I don't know. You
It
guys
is a-
might have been super against this
no,
stuff.
it is
Who knows?
It is a strong yes
Yeah.
for Lan for me. We were gonna end,
thanks.
but damn. So okay, so I like every multiple times a week. Are you doing it at your
At
place,
least
at their
once a
place?
month,
At
but
least.
it's kind of random.
And do you
'cause
film
it's
for
just
like
my life.
a whole lot and then cut it up into clips and stuff, or?
Yes and no. It's all varied. Like some things I do a full production, camera person, lights, and everything, and some are just like fuck tapes.
Is it weird to? Do you ever have sex without filming it now?
That's a great
Yeah.
question. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't like to,
but it's rare.
Ah, why?
right?
So wait, is it okay? You there's a porn star that you don't know, but someone
Yeah.
introduces you to.
Yes.
Do you just say like, "Hey, you want to make content?" Is that how you phrase it?
I mean, typically now it's easier because
'Cause you
I
have a following or
yeah,
whatever.
and so it's like they follow me and then they know.
Now, do you pay them to be in a video with you?
Not usually.
No.
Usually we're doing collabs.
Right.
But if there's someone that I really want to work with, then yeah, you just go.
And does that mean it's someone you really want to fuck, or someone you really think would make good content with?
At the end of the day, it's all fucking. But
I
it's
know,
also
but
all
like what?
business.
But that's what I'm saying is, what percentage of it in your mind is like, oh, this is a good business deal, and what percentage is like, oh, I really want to have sex with that person?
I mean, the decision is based on business.
Okay.
But it's always someone I want to have sex
Now,
with.
Sure.
Is there
Yeah.
anyone that the viewers might recognize that you've done a video with?
A couple. Well, the one of my scenes that hasn't come out yet is with Emma Rosie.
Okay.
Emma Rosie just won an AVN.
Okay.
So
Cool.
she's
That's
a
the
Fans of
Elise,
Emma Rosie.
And the first person, I have to shout out to Abby Malley. Thank you. Because we ended up not doing just a blowjob. We did a whole sex scene.
Wow.
So, yeah,
That's awesome.
Abby
I'm
was
jealous.
amazing.
Oh, so
Can
she
I-
blew you and was like, I want this inside me in a different way?
Basically, yeah, it was.
Damn.
It was
Do you have a big
hot.
penis?
No, super average. Super
Maybe
average.
that's why- maybe
that's why
The
people like it.
average.
But it's very nice.
But they say it's
say.
nice.
Can I ask a behind-the-scenes question?
Yes.
Do you have to do anything for lasting?
Oh, the blue pill?
He's got a big problem
If-
with that.
I'll take a blue pill if it's a big production and, you know, there's going to be downtime and stuff. Fuck yeah, you pop a fucking blue chip.
Okay. But you've never blown your wad and ruined the scene.
No.
Wow, nice.
No.
He's a professional.
I don't know about well, at this point, I'm
Yeah, you're a
becoming
professional. You're a
Do you know
professional.
Kazumi?
Kazumi's a good friend of mine.
She's
oh my
on our
God.
podcast. Yeah.
Kazumi. Hi,
Yeah,
Kazumi.
yeah. She's on our podcast.
You better watch
years
this
ago.
clip. Repost this clip.
Years
I don't know who
years
that is.
ago. She's a porn star who just like, we have mutual friends. She DM'd us and was like, hey, I'd love to do your show.
Oh my
and then
God.
she became like huge. Now she's like one of the biggest porn stars. But
She
she was
is.
like just like an OnlyFans person who was very tactical about like doing stuff like this where she's like, I'm going to hit every subset of the internet and like make my mark and stuff. She's a really nice person. Yeah. She's
She
nice.
was super cool. So she was a customer of mine.
So have you had
from
sex
my
with her?
business. No, not yet.
What is this?
Someday.
What is this other business?
Yeah,
So
that's
I
true.
made ring lights or make ring lights.
For people
And-
to fuck in front of.
And it turns out people that buy cute ring lights, I specifically made cute hearts, cats,
Right.
and star shapes.
Yeah.
And then
Now I'm
that
seeing the overlap.
business, that's how I met Kazumi, because she was a customer of mine. She was one of my
Funny.
first customers, and she followed me through the whole journey. I was on Shark Tank. We got
You were on Shark Tank?
Oh yeah, I won
I
fucking
saw.
Shark Tank.
I've seen every episode of Shark Tank, and Damon John was a past guest of our show too.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool. That's
yeah.
so cool.
That's funny. There's a lot of
so
crossover
all
here.
this- yeah. So Kazumi's
I still
been a
cannot get over that he
supporter.
said he doesn't know if he's interesting or not.
It's just normal life, guys.
You've been on Shark
I'm
Tank.
like, if we just keep sitting here, he'll keep telling us.
I know. He's like, yeah, my little sister was murdered a week ago. Like just some crazy
Oh,
story.
no, none of that. None of that.
Damn. Wow. Well, Lan. Also, like, have you always been this open about stuff?
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
I
like
never hide
you're
anything.
very open about all these things that I would be.
Does
I
your
don't know.
dad know about the OnlyFans?
I don't know. Never talked to him about it.
Ah,
What?
Yeah, just I don't hide anything, but I don't bring stuff up.
does your
that-
older
I don't
older
know.
brother know?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
he pays for it. He's a subscriber.
He's got to be a subscriber.
So are you dating to find love right now too, or no?
Not right now. My last relationship didn't end very well. Made me pretty sad.
Mm.
And then I had a year relationship after that was super not good.
I think you should
So-
go back to her.
So,
She sounds good.
No,
She sounds
she
perfect.
was good, but
She sounds
was
perfect.
perfect. She was awesome.
No, I'm
but
just kidding,
In
I'm kidding.
a very bad.
I'm
just
kidding.
bad.
Okay, so because I feel like it must be hard to do what you do and try to find love. No,
I don't think so.
you don't think so?
No.
You've never had a-
Yes, if I was going after normal girls.
Normies.
So you've never had a woman who asks you what you do
Mm.
and hasn't been a bit.
Oh yeah. But not. By the time someone's talking to me, they probably know enough.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really meet random people so much.
Yeah.
You know.
And I guess they're probably thrilled about the nice cock thing.
Yeah.
I don't lead with that.
Oh.
I don't think so. I think it's quite normal. I think it's just average.
We'll be the judge of that.
Everything's just average.
We'll be the judge of that. Well, Lan, we want to say thank you. You're a very interesting guy.
Thanks. I was just looking at you guys. I was like,
Oh, cool.
Barely got to see. I was like,
Who knows?
oh,
Maybe you'll get
yes.
some extra subscribers.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
like and subscribe to them.
I know you
And
made
then
at least
if
one
you have
today.
a like and subscribe left, give it to me.
Is there anything that you do specifically that's special on your page, or just like a cool guy who's awesome who fucks? Because so far, I'm just curious.
I need that.
That's
That's
what
my
I want
new
my
quote.
tombstone to say.
Yeah.
Cool guy who's awesome who fucks.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a filmmaker, so I put that into my work.
Okay, there's
and
some
I'm a
art. There's some
photographer.
artistry.
So I would hardly call it art. It's still
Okay.
just smut, but
Okay.
it's
Wow, have a
smut
little,
that looks
have a
little
little
better than
confidence here, man. I'm a filmmaker, but it's just smut. And
Well,
God, you
this-
use the word smut like you're.
He's a smut peddler.
Yeah,
of
God,
course.
smut is such a
Peddle my
fucking
smut.
man. That really is a perfect word, isn't it?
Okay, we ran
Yeah.
out of dollars, but I'll tip you on OnlyFans $1.
Smut.
Okay.
Okay,
It's gonna
okay,
tip
that-
a
that'll
whole
work.
dollar. Thank you.
Lan, thank you so much for saying hi to us.
Oh
We
my
really
God,
appreciate
thanks
it. Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
for having
Yeah,
me
yeah,
on.
yeah. Lan
Thank
Bowie?
you. Lon Bowie, yeah.
Lon Bowie.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
I
you
love your
got-
name.
You got the phonetic right.
We'll look it up. What's the wait? How LAN and BUY?
LANBUI.
And there's no crazy apostrophe. There's no crazy.
No
things in
accent
there?
marks.
That's
Otherwise,
good.
it'd be
Thank God.
my given name
Yeah.
that was intended. But no.
Thank God.
Lon Bowie's fuck castle. Fuck. Fantasy fuck castle. Think about it. Consider
Len
it.
Bowie's fantasy fuck
It'll,
castle.
it'll have to be my gay fuck castle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But
yeah,
then
yeah.
there's just no gay
Well, you
stuff.
know, you might be able to open up into that world. Gay men
I
need to jerk off
should.
too.
I'm
Yeah.
not against it.
From what
If
I
you
hear.
guys, the gay boys start tipping me, you might be able to get me to do some weird shit.
Awesome. Thank you, Lon. We really appreciate it. Yeah. Have a great day. See you later. Bye bye.
Oh, looks like it was a false alarm with the firefighters.
Nice
huh?
to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Lan.
Lan. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. We really yeah, I'll give you a handshake. Yeah, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, bye bye. Man, what an awesome guy.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Unbelievable.
Why don't you leave a comment
that he would
if-
say
If you thought he was gay too.
I mean, yes, we all thought he
no,
was
but
gay.
it was just because I just
Look.
I heard things that were. Listen, I'm a bad person.
no. The real problem is you refused to put the headphones on, and he made it very clear that he was straight.
Yeah, because I don't know whose
And
head
then-
that's
and
been
then you
on
just
also.
went. And so when they're sucking you off, you pretend they're guys.
A guy who's.
I'm not even going to say anything else because I don't want to further.
I'll say
he's
it
nodding
in
like
Ben's
that.
defense.
Uh-huh.
He did read a little gay, which he admits. And I would say if someone is just a guy who's not like a 10 out of 10 hunk, he's a handsome guy, but I wouldn't say his main thing is he's like the hottest guy I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
If just a normal guy is making money on OnlyFans, I would imagine they're gay.
Yeah, that's the-
personally.
Even if they're hot, I would assume an OnlyFans
Yeah,
guy
no matter what,
is,
actually, I
is
would just
doing
assume- yes,
gay stuff
yes.
on OnlyFans just because.
Yes.
I
it's
know
either
a few guys
women
who do that.
or-
You're
Come
fine.
on, you're okay. Yeah, no worries.
It's either women or gay guys.
Yes. I also would assume it's women or gay guys.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love Lon, and he's an awesome guy. But okay.
Lon's
Well,
my best friend.
Lon's my best friend. Ben and Emil, you guys are on YouTube all the time. You go live multiple times a
we
week.
go live on Fridays.
You got your new show called The Ben and Emil Show.
Yeah.
I follow it on online. You're always posting
Wherever
funny
podcasts
clips.
are sold. you
Always
can
posting
find it.
funny clips, and you
Yeah.
can get a sense of these guys.
YouTube, Spotify.
But
Yeah, you guys are great.
thank you.
You guys were
Apple
great on this
Podcasts.
episode of the show. Such great guests.
Thank you.
And you did a great job interviewing them. So you obviously know Ben and Emil. Go check out their stuff. And thanks for watching and listening. Okay, bye-bye. Wow, what a great episode. Lon Bowie really brought it at the end. Didn't think he had what it took to be a Podcast But Outside guest. And turns out he really did have what it took. He actually gave what it be and also had what it see. Check out Ben and Emil. They got the Ben and Emil Show. It's on YouTube. It's on social media apps. They're posting clips. They got their fingers on the pulse, and they're really into current events, and they claim to have a solution for everything that's wrong in the world. Please come see me live on the road. I plug my dates at the beginning of the show. If you have friends in London or New York, send them my way. I want to start touring more, and the way to do that is to have people come and buy tickets to watch me do stand-up. I do a lot of crowd work at my shows. It's kind of honestly like a live episode of the podcast in a certain way because I am talking to the crowd a lot, and I've got a lot of great new material that's been destroying with all the incels and liberals that come out to see me do comedy. All right, I guess that's it. Be back in 2 weeks, I think, with an episode that I filmed in Tokyo with Lyle the Therapy Gecko. I'll probably do some episodes on the road in New York and London, and if you know of any streets in those cities that I should do the podcast on, I guess DM that to Trump, and then he'll get it to me. I use that system to get information my way. It just makes things a little cleaner. Okay, enjoy your life. Bye-bye.
Podcast but outside with Andrew and Cole.
So did you just pretend it was a guy giving it to you?
No, he's straight.
That was a HeadGum podcast.